Okay, guys, very good. I'm really happy to have you here. We're going to have one more class of English today, and I hope that this can help you too. Okay, bienvenidos chicos a la clase del día de hoy. Vamos a analizar 7 frases más que les van a servir en su vocabulario. Okay, remember that these classes are more for training sessions, not just standard classes. Okay, so you have to participate a lot. You're gonna see a lot of situations here, and if you can participate, then everything will be much better. Okay? So let's start with what we have for today. Recuerden, chicos, que las clases son, en este caso, clases de práctica. Mientras más participen, va a ser mucho más fluido la clase. ¿Ya? No son clases estándar. Y presta mucha atención a todos los ejemplos que vamos a dar. Recuerda que la explicación se hace primero en inglés y después brevemente en español. ¿Ya? Así que que no te entre el pánico si no entiendes toda la primera. Igual, ten tu diccionario a la mano. Si tienes alguna pregunta, puedes hacerla en los comentarios. Okay, let's start with this part, the first sentence, guys. Okay, the first sentence that we're going to analyze here is, hey, good for you. When do we use good for you, guys? When do you use good for you? When do we use this? Okay, it's like saying I'm happy for you, or to show happiness, no? To show happiness. Okay, this is very common when you are happy about something, or you're happy about someone, right? I'm gonna give you some examples how you can use this expression. Uh, the first situation is, for example, when a classmate, okay, when a classmate, I don't know, maybe gets good scores. For example, hey, look at my exam. I got an A plus. No, maybe they say, oh, I got an A plus in my exam. And you can tell them, hey, good for you. You did a good job, right? Hey, good for you. You got an A plus. Perfect. That's amazing. Good for you. Why? Because you are happy, no? Yes, happiness is like the state of being happy. Yes, good for you. If you got an A, good for you. It's perfect. Okay, that's the first situation when a classmate gets good grades. Situation number two, for example, when a friend gets a new job. When a friend gets a new job. You can also say this to a friend that gets a new job. Hey, guess what? I have a new job. Or guess what? I found an excellent job. So you can answer, hey, that's awesome. Good for you. Or I'm happy for you. Good for you, right? Because you feel happy or you are happy that this person found a new job, no? Or maybe you can say, oh, I found a better job. I found a better paid job, right? Oh, I found a job with a better salary. And you say, oh, that's perfect. Good for you. That's awesome. So you can use this for this situation too. Or for example, you can use this when someone, let's say, when someone starts a healthy habit. Okay, when a person starts a healthy habit, it's the same. Maybe someone tells you, hey, guess what? Today is my first day of my diet. I'm on a diet and today is my first day. And you can say, hey, good for you. I hope that this diet can help you a lot. Or you can say, hey, guess what? Today is my first gym day. I'm going to go to the gym today for the first time. Or I'm going to the gym, okay, now, no? I'm starting going to the gym now. And you can say, hey, that's good. It's good for you. Exercising is always very productive, very healthy. Okay, so you can use that. Hey, good for you. Okay, so this is another way. Sorry, that you can use that, no? Or maybe someone stopped a bad habit, no? Stops doing or quits a bad habit. Like for example, hey, I stopped smoking. I quit smoking, and you can say, hey, good for you. Yeah, your body will feel better now. Or maybe someone tells you, hey, I quit drinking, I stopped drinking, I'm not going to drink anything else. Okay, I make that decision. And you can say, hey, good for you, it's perfect. Your family will be very happy about your decision. In those cases, you can use this, okay? Good for you. One more thing. One more thing. For example, when you want to say congratulations. Okay, so a good way to tell someone that you're happy is saying congratulations, right? Hey, I have a new job. Congratulations. Oh, I passed the exam. Congratulations. But if you want to sound more casual, okay, or if you want to say that in a casual way, you can say good for you. So you can say, oh, we're gonna have a new baby. Okay, we're gonna have a new baby. Okay, you have option number one. Congratulations. Option number two, if you want to sound more polite. Good for you. Oh, you're gonna have a new baby? For you. Okay, that's an awesome news. Yeah, you can use that a lot. Congratulations. Okay, guys, now I wanted you to write your own sentences or some situations where you would use this expression. Okay, good for you. Chicos, rápidamente, la explicación en español. Good for you. Es como decir qué bueno, ¿no? O qué bien por ti, ¿no? Ok, entonces, ¿cuándo utilizamos eso? Cuando estamos felices por alguien, ok. Mostrar felicidad. Situaciones. Ok, when a classmate gets good scores. Si alguien tiene una buena nota en el salón, en el colegio, en tu compañero de trabajo saca una buena nota, pues obviamente hay que alegrarse, ¿no? No hay que ser envidiosos. Entonces, si alguien te dice, hey, I got an A plus. Mira, me saqué un A más. Entonces puedes decir eso, ¿no? Hey, good for you. Uy, qué bien por ti, ¿no? Qué bien por ti. Me alegra. Ok, good for you. Okay. Number two, when someone gets a new job, cuando alguien está con un nuevo trabajo, es lo mismo, ¿no? Hey, guess what? I found a new job. Adivina qué, encontré un trabajo nuevo. Qué bien por ti, good for you, ¿no? Hey, good for you. I hope that this can help you to earn more money. Espero que eso te ayude, ¿no? A generar más ingresos y todo lo demás. Okay? Number three, when someone starts a healthy habit. Cuando alguien hace o inicia un hábito nuevo. Today is my first day in the gym, ¿no? Or at the gym. Es mi primer día en el gimnasio. Hey, good for you. Qué bien por ti, ¿no? Exercising is very important, ¿no? Hacer ejercicio o ejercitarse es muy importante. Número dos. I started or I'm on a diet. since last week. Empecé empecé la dieta la semana pasada. Good for you, qué bien por ti, ¿no? That is going to help you. You will feel healthier now, ¿no? Te vas a sentir mucho mejor, qué bueno por ti. ¿Ok? Vas a sentirte más saludable. Siguiente, when you want to say congratulations in a casual way, ¿no? In a casual way. Ay, me fue. In a casual way, ¿no? Si quieres decir felicidades de una manera más casual, puedes decir good for you. Si alguien dice, hey, we're gonna have a baby, vamos a tener un bebé, tú puedes decir, oh, well, that's good for you, or good for you. No, oh, qué bien por ustedes, me alegro muchísimo. Sí, congratulations también, no hay problema, felicidades. Si quieres darle algo más casual, puedes utilizar el good for you también. Okay, guys, that's in this case what we have for this first phrase. I'm gonna read what you have here now. Let's see. Let's read now your own sentences and check them out. Please, guys, remember to keep tapping on the screen. It helps a lot. Okay, it helps a lot. Okay, that's you ran 5 kilometers. Good for you. I ran out of motivations. Okay, very good. Ska, hello. Irina, good afternoon. Oh, well, good evening to you. I haven't smoked I haven't smoked or I haven't been smoking. No, I haven't smoked the whole day. Whole with W. So good for you. Very good. You'll go to visit your parents next month. Good for you. Okay. Okay. Maybe you can say you can say, are you going to visit or you're going to visit your parents, no? You're going to visit. I won the lottery. Oh, good for you. Perfect. Okay, guys, please remember to keep tapping on the screen and share the live. It helps a lot. Okay, Matt Rio is Laura. Hello. And greetings to Colombia. Great to have you here. You know, I quit smoking. Yeah, you can say stop smoking, but it is better to say quit. I quit smoking. Oh, good for you. Very good. Mostly we do is after the good. And Ines, hello, how are you doing? I could handle with that situation. Yes, okay, good for you. Look, this is my new car. Yes, that's a good sentence. Huh? Hey, look, I have a new car. Good for you. Oh, that's awesome. Really love it. I love it. Okay, very good. That's how it works, guys. Okay. People are rioting right now. We want to pillage and bundler Congress. Yes, I know, user. I know. That's a terrible situation here in Peru right now, and I hope that this can improve the way people in in the case of the politicians, not be aware, be conscious of what they're doing. Okay. My cat is often used to get sick, but he's healthy now. Oh, good for him. Very good, yes, sir. I got divorced. No, I got divorced is not good for you. Well, it depends. It depends. If you were in a toxic relationship, yeah, good for you. Okay, but if not, well, divorce is not isn't a good news all the time. Okay, let's continue with the dictation, guys. Okay, listen and write the following sentence. You started going to the gym? Good for you. Listen and write. You started going to the gym? Good for you. You started going to the gym? Good for you. Okay, tips for speaking. Speak as much as you can, please. If you don't have anyone you can talk with, try to speak with in front of the mirror, for example, or just choose a topic and then start talking about that topic for 2 or 3 minutes. You can also record your voice and then try to listen to yourself. That is going to give you a lot of feedback. You started going to the gym? Good for you. You started going to the gym? Good for you. Okay, that's the first phrase we're going to analyze today. Let's start writing it down, guys. Okay. Okay. You started going to the gym? Hey, you started going to the gym? Good for you. That's awesome, right? Okay, perfect. I think it's I don't like it. I'm gonna write it again. Okay. Okay, you started going to the gym. Okay, you started going to the gym. I don't know why, but I'm going down. Okay, so we have here good for you. Good for you. Very good. Let's continue with number two. Okay, here we have the second phrase is guess what? Guys, when do we use guess what? Okay, pay attention to this phrase now. When do you use guess what? Guess what? Okay, we use this to talk, okay, to talk about uh surprising, to talk about surprising news. Okay, so every time you want to share something that is interesting or is surprising, you can start with this. Okay, hey, guess what? Okay, because you want to share something that could be very surprising, interesting, exciting, something that you consider that is going to be like, oh, no, very awesome. Okay, Ska, guess what? I'm pregnant. And remember, that's a joke. That is a joke. Yes. Very good. Yeah, because some people would believe that you were saying that seriously. Okay. Excellent, guys. So, when do we or when can we use guess what? Okay. Number one, when you when you want to share a fun story. Okay, so every time you want to share a fun story, you can say, hey, guess what? Okay, guess what? For example, okay, for example, you can say, hey, guess what? Luis was walking yesterday on the street when he fell down or when he stepped on a banana peel and slipped. Okay. And yes, you can say, oh my God, really? Oh, that's awesome. Or that's very funny, no? Guess what? Yes, that's the way it works. So every time you want to share something very funny, no, oh, listen up, okay, or listen to this story, no? Yes, you can say, "Oh, guess what?" And then you start sharing a very fun or a very funny story. Okay, very good. How about number two? Okay, for example, you can use this for when you share good news. When you share good news, the story of my life. Okay, okay. When you share good news, guys, this is very common, right? Because you can start like saying, um, "Guess what? I found a new job." It's the same, right? You can say that, no? Hey, guess what? I found a new job today. Okay, you won't believe it. It's a very crazy story, right? I was walking on the street when someone came up and started asking me some questions about my about money, huh? And then he offered me a new job. So you can start saying that when you use this phrase, okay? Hey, guess what? I found a new job. No? It's quite interesting how I found it. And then you can start talking about that. Okay, that's what you have to do here. Now, the next one. You use this when you want, okay? You use this when you want to get someone's attention. Okay, guess what? Yeah, this is a very interesting way, no? Like if you listen to someone that says, "Guess what?" You know that the story or the news this person is going to share is going to be interesting. So you say, "Oh, um, this seems, no, this seems interesting." Or it's a possibility that this is going to be interesting. I'm going to listen to you. Okay, so why? Because this person gets your attention by saying this. Okay, hey, guess what? Hey, everybody, guess what? I have a new car, right? So you want to get the attention of everybody, for example. Okay. Or maybe if someone is distracted, if someone is on the phone, or if someone is watching TV, you can say that, no? Hey, guess what? To get or to catch the attention. Yes? That's the other objective, or guess what? Yeah, okay. Da-da-da-da. And the next one. Yeah. This is something very common when you share stories, okay? Try to remember this. Stories. Well, guys, remember to write your own sentences, and then I'm going to read what you have for me, okay? Sentences or situations. Okay, now I'm going to give you the explanation, a brief explanation in Spanish. Okay, rápidamente, chicos, guess what? ¿No? Guess what es como adivina qué, ¿ya? Lo utilizas para compartir en una noticia que sea sorprendente. Surprising. Oh my gosh, what is happening to me? Okay, no me han avisado, chicos, ¿ah? Me he comido la S. Surprising. Surprising you. Okay. Surprising you. So, guys, usamos eso para alguna noticia sorprendente. Recuerden, siempre se utiliza para noticias e historias. Cada vez que alguien te diga, adivina qué o guess what, es porque tiene buen chisme, como diríamos. ¿Ok? Por ejemplo, when you want to share a fun story, ¿no? Cuando quieres contar una historia, una anécdota, ¿no? Hey, guess what, ¿no? I was walking on the street when I saw a dog running after, or a boy running after a cat. Okay. Adivina qué, ¿no? Estaba en la calle, vi a un perrito que estaba corriendo, ¿no? Y empiezas a contar tu historia. ¿Ok? Or guess what? No, I was walking on the street when I saw a man stepping on a banana peel and sleeping. Okay. Okay. Estaba en la calle y vi a una señora que pisó, o a un señor que pisó una cáscara de plátano y se resbaló. Ok, cosas por el estilo. Ok, number two, when you share good news. Cada vez que en este caso hablas acerca de una noticia muy buena, ¿no? Hey, guess what? I have a new job, or I got a new job, ¿no? Adivina qué, tengo trabajo nuevo, ¿ok? Adivina qué, tengo una nueva casa, ¿ok? Ok, adivina qué, ¿no? So that's a good way to share a good news. Adivina qué, es el examen, ¿no? Well, number three, when you want to get someone's attention. Siempre, siempre que quieras llamar la atención, guess what es bastante útil, ¿ya? Cada vez que alguien está distraído, quieras llamar la atención de todos. Hey, listen up, everyone. Guess what? ¿No? Okay, today is my birthday. Yep. Yep. Entonces, para llamar la atención. Hey, todos, por favor, adivinen qué, ¿no? Hoy es mi cumpleaños, por ejemplo. O adivinen qué, ¿no? I'm engaged. Okay, estoy comprometido, estoy comprometida. Okay, you try to catch other people's attention, okay, or someone else's attention. Okay, guys, let's see what you have for me. Okay, Liliana, hello, how are you doing? Guess what? I'm learning. Very good. Guess what? I ripped my pants, but I cover up with my jacket. Oh, that's something very funny, but at the same time, if you're the person whose pants are ripped, yes, it's a very embarrassing situation too. Guess what? I have a new car. Very good, Ana Avila. Guess what? Your grandma is coming, maybe, no? Grandma is coming. Okay, grandma is coming over. Yeah, it's much better to say now. Hey, grandma is coming over. Grandma is coming to visit us. I passed my English test. Very good, Aziz. Guess what? I'm gonna visit you. Okay, that's a good one, Little Valle. Very good. Adriana, thank you so much for that heart me. Thank you. Guess what? I'm going to the United States. Perfect. Okay, Suarez, Felipe, hello. Facundo, hello, good afternoon. Facundo Sakic. Are you, I don't know, maybe Polish or from any other of those countries or the countries of those areas? Okay. Yes. Get Guess what? I got fired. Yes, but that's not a good news. It's okay too. Okay. Um, okay, what else do we have? I have a new iPhone. Yeah, guess what? I got the new iPhone. Yeah, very good. Okay, excellent, guys. Guess what? I finally learned English, but I'm starting forgetting Spanish. Okay, very good. Josh Dimar, guess what? I know that you are the best teacher. Thank you. Okay. Okay, Zeta Zeta, thank you very much. Greetings to Colombia too. My birthday is on the 24th of this month. Really, Doris? Ooh, it's like the next week. Okay. Congratulations. Or good for you. Okay, guys. Let's start. Or let's continue with the sentence of the dictation. Okay. You need to listen to the following sentence and find and write it down. Okay. Okay. Guess what? I met your cousin yesterday. Listen and write. Okay. Guess what? I met your cousin yesterday. Guess what? I met your cousin yesterday. I met your cousin yesterday. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's much better. Guess what? I met your cousin yesterday. Okay. Come on, guys, you can do it. Your courses on YouTube. Oh, yes, yes, they're very great. They're very great. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 5 more seconds. Okay, guess what? I met your cousin yesterday. Come on, guys, you can do it. You can do it, guys. Give me a moment. You need to check something. Okay, that's much better. Okay, let's write it down. Okay. Guess what? Okay, hey, guess what? I met your cousin yesterday. Okay, that's what it is. Number three. Let's continue with number three, guys. Okay, I'm gonna erase this and let's continue with. Okay. It is. Okay, the next phrase is you never know. You never know. When do we use you never know, guys? You never know. When you say, for example, is very similar to it's possible. Yeah, there's a possibility or it's possible that something's going to happen. Okay, so when do we use you never know? Okay, for example, when we can use it when, for example, when talking, when talking about luck. Okay, when you feel you're lucky, no, when you feel you'll you'll be lucky. Okay, when you feel you'll be lucky, maybe you can say, "Hey, what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm buying a lottery ticket." And you say, "Why?" "I want to win the lottery." You never know. Okay, you never know. You never know. I can win the lottery. It's a possibility. It's a chance. Or I feel I'm lucky today, so I'm going to buy a lottery ticket. Okay, that's the way it works, no? When you feel you'll be like you will be lucky. Or I don't know, maybe you want to say, "Oh, Barcelona is going to win." And you say, "No, but I don't know, my Messi is not playing." And you say, "No, it doesn't matter. You never know." Okay, they are going to win. You never know. Or in the case of someone that I don't know, you feel that something is going to happen. Like I don't know, hey, today is going to rain. It will be raining today. And you say, "Really?" "Yeah, I today it will rain today." You never know. Okay. So that's the way that you can use you never know. No? It's like there's a chance, there's a possibility. It's something that is possible. Okay. Okay. Or for example, the next one. For example, number two. When when you encourage someone. Okay, when you encourage someone, okay, to do something new. To do something new. Okay. The question is, for example, hey, why don't you study English? You never know. You maybe one day you will visit, you will go to the United States, or you could have a new job. Okay, no, you never know. So you are encouraging this person to study English. Now, hey, study English. It's going to help you. You never know. Maybe one day you'll travel to the United States. You are trying to emphasize that. Or for example, in the case of, I don't know, maybe, hey, tell her that you like her. No? Hey, tell her that you love her. You never know. Maybe she is in love with you too. Okay, yeah, you have to be brave. Huh? Hey, tell her. Oh, I fall in love with you. I love you, right? Because sometimes people are very afraid of they are very afraid of that, no? Like, oh, if I tell her or if I tell him, oh, I fell in love with you or I love you, maybe the other person is going to say no, I don't like you. Okay, but you never know. You need to try. Okay, try it first, and you never know, maybe this person is in love with you too. Okay, you are encouraging this person to, okay, do something new. Okay, do something new. Very good. You never know. Okay, next one. For example, oh, okay, when discussing, okay, when discussing, I don't know, or when talking, when talking about life, this is very common, no? Like, for example, remember this, no? Life is full of surprises. Okay. When you're talking about life, oh, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for the gifts. Okay, thank you. Lion, thank you. Okay, so when talking about life, no, every time that you are talking about your life or life plans in the future, it's very common that you can say this, no? Hey, you never know. Life is full of surprises. You can say, hey, why don't you travel to a different country? Maybe you will find someone that loves you, or you would find a better job. You never know. Life is full of surprises. Yes, you can find someone or something that you deserve in the place you least expected. Huh? Okay, or that you think, no, it's not possible that I would find what I want here. But you never know. You just need to leave. You just need to try. Try new things. Try to do new things. That's the only way you will discover how life or what life has for you. Okay, so that is the idea of you never know. Okay, very good, guys. Now write some sentences using this phrase or some situations too. Okay, I'm gonna give the explanation in Spanish. Okay, very briefly. Very good. Chicos, you never know. Uno nunca sabe, ¿no? Estamos hablando acerca de cuando algo es posible. Algo puede ser, eh, hacerse realidad. Por ejemplo, situaciones cuando sientes que tienes o vas a tener bastante suerte, ¿no? Why are you buying that lottery ticket? ¿No? ¿Por qué estás comprando ese ticket? Ah, porque creo que me voy a ganar, ¿no? El premio mayor. You never know, ¿no? Uno nunca sabe, ¿no? O por qué estás apostando, por ejemplo, ¿no? Puede ser que gane, quién sabe, ¿no? Okay, that's in this case the second part. When you encourage someone to do something new, cuando tú animas a alguien a hacer algo nuevo, eso también es algo muy importante, ¿no? Hey, why don't you study English? One day you'll have to travel to other country. You'll never know, ¿ok? ¿Por qué no estudias inglés, no? Quizá algún día tú viajes, ¿no? A otro país o tú viajes a Estados Unidos, ¿no? Uno nunca sabe, ¿ok? You never know, ¿ok? Hablando acerca de algo que es nuevo. Otro, ¿no? Quizá cuando, esto es muy común, ¿no? Cuando tú le dices a alguien que te gusta, ¿no? No, no sé si decirle que me gusta o no sé si decirle que estoy enamorado de él o de ella, ¿no? Y viene alguien y te dice, hey, tell him you are in love with him. You never know, ¿ok? ¿Por qué no le dices, no? ¿Por qué no le dices que te gusta? Uno nunca sabe, ¿ok? Uno nunca sabe, tal vez él también está enamorado de ti, ¿ok? O ella también está enamorada de ti. You never know, uno nunca sabe, ¿ok? That is the way we use this. Okay. And the last one, when talking about life, ¿no? Cuando estás hablando de la vida en general. Recuerda que la vida tiene muchas sorpresas, así que puedes encontrar algo que no te esperabas, ¿no? Sin planearlo, ¿no? Ok, you never know. Tal vez tú estabas enfocado que no, o sea, siempre tengo que estar, yo soy de trabajo de oficina, no puedo hacer otra cosa que no sea trabajo de oficina. Y por ahí aceptas algún trabajo, no sé, de ventas o algún trabajo de enseñanza y tal vez es lo que te gusta, te apasiona, ¿no? You never know, ¿no? Full time or life is full of, of surprises. Yes, quizá no querías ir a ese viaje o a esa fiesta y encontraste ahí a alguien que era especial para ti. You never know. Uno nunca sabe. Okay? You never know. Okay? That's the way it works. Very good, guys. Let's continue with the sentences that you have for me. Okay, vamos a leer sus oraciones. Okay, I'm going to buy Latinka. Okay, you never know. Very good. I need friends for I need friends to learn English. Okay. Very good, sorry. You can be here. You can continue being here in the class too and learn English. When you travel to New York City, you never know. Okay, and Avila, that's good too. Okay, take a screenshot. I'm going to show him my feelings. You never know. Yeah, that's right. You need to risk. Life is always risky. Okay, feel. Las clases son como las que ves aquí. Son frases normalmente que analizamos. One day I'll be traveling around the world. You never know. Very good. Okay. Abdullahi, thank you very much for that heart me. Okay, anything can happen. Very good. Okay. Chica Madame Moore. Es un nivel preintermedio. You never know. You never know will, or you never know what's going to happen tomorrow, maybe, no? Okay, Maria Perez. It's possible. Yes, very good. Okay, guys, good job. Good job. Tu. Have you ever been to the United States? Sorry, no. Have you ever been? I know the United States. I know where it is, but I've never been to the United States. Okay, Diego, what do you want to talk about? If you want to practice speaking, you need to speak in English first. Yeah. Okay, guys, if you don't have anyone to practice with, try to practice with yourself. Uh, just stand in front of the mirror and start speaking in English. Okay, or every time that you want to do something, try to think about that in English. That's something that is very necessary. Okay, that's very necessary. Yeah, if you can go and if you can contact some friends, it's possible too, guys, but the idea is that you can practice with anyone, okay? Anyone. You have to travel a lot. You have to you have to do what maybe if you live in a big city, you can go to some language exchanges. There you will find a lot of people from other countries visiting your city, where you can also be very receptive to talk with you. Okay, but you need to look for these kind of places where people are willing to start talking with you, or in this case, talking about things of your country. You can share your culture to other people, and in that way, you can also practice your English. Okay, you're speaking, but don't. You have to look for. You have to look up solutions. Okay, what to look up some places in your city. Okay, guys, is the following, listen to the following sentence. Okay, listen and write. Okay, listen and write. I'll never see her again. Okay, I'll never see her again. You never know. Okay, that is the sentence. I'll never see her again. And the other person says, you never know. I'll never see her again. You never know. Okay, that's the idea. Yeah, Carla, but what you have to do now is to start writing that in English. Stop using Spanish, please. Yeah, if you're an intermediate student, the first thing that you need to remember is that the use of Spanish in your interactions are going to prevent you to start with English. Okay, so if you're a basic student, perfect. You can start. You can use Spanish. It's perfect. That's what I also speak in Spanish in some parts of the class. But if you're just been studying for some months, try to use English in the class. No, that's where. And if you made a mistake, it's perfect. I made mistakes a lot of time, all the time. Okay, I'll never see her again, and the other person says, "You never know. Come on." Right? That's the sentence. Okay, I'll never see her again. I'll never see her. I'll never see her again. Hey, I'll never see her again. And the other person says, hey, you never know. Yeah, there's also there's a lot of pessimist people, right? Like very negative people. No, that's impossible. Yeah, yep. But you can tell them, hey, you never know. Cheer you up. Yes, cheer you up. You'll never know. Okay, very good. Let's continue. Number four, guys. Expression number four. Here we have, hey, you know what I mean. Hey, you know what I mean? What or when do we use this, guys? You know what I mean? Okay. When do we use you know what I mean, guys? For example, we use this when you want to ask, do you understand? Yeah, it's very similar. Hey, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Do you understand my situation? Do you understand my words? Do you understand my decisions? Do you understand why I did it? So that's how it is, guys, in this case. So you know what I mean? It's a very casual way to check if the other person is understanding or is getting across the message. Okay, perfect. Let's start with the first part, please. Oh, give me a minute, please. Oh man, let's see. Let's continue. Number one, you when you can when can you use this? For example, when explaining your ideas. Okay. When explaining your ideas, you can say, okay, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, English is very complex, but Spanish is even more difficult. Why? Because in English we have the verbs and they are still the same. But in Spanish, verbs are very different, no? With each person. You know what I mean? So you are giving you are sharing your in this case your ideas, your opinion, right? Hey, Spanish is more difficult than English. Why? Because English, the verbs doesn't change a lot. I go, you go, she goes, he goes, we go. We have go for everything. But in English, in Spanish is yo voy, tú vas, él va. And if it's in the past, yo fui, él fue, nosotros fuimos. So that conjugation or bending is so difficult to understand. Okay, so you know what I mean? So in this case, it's like, do you understand my point of view? Okay, do you understand my point of view? Okay, complex. Yes, you can say like more complicated. Yep. So that's the idea. Spanish is not difficult. Spanish is very difficult, even more difficult than English, guys. Yeah. Okay. So that's one way that you can use. You know what I mean? Okay. When you are explaining your ideas or your opinion. Okay. Now, in the next part, we have, for example, when describing. Okay, when describing your feelings. Okay, when you are describing your feelings. Okay. You can also use this, okay? You know what I mean? Okay. Uh, yes, yes, it's easy when you know it, but when you start learning a new language from uh, when you're like 20 years old, 30 years old, it's very complicated. If you want to know how difficult is in Spanish, I recommend you to study French. French and Spanish are very similar in the case of conjugation, okay? Because the verb changes a lot, and you need to learn, and you need to start memorizing a lot of conjugation. And in Spanish and in English is not the same case. I always say for example, I cook, you cook, he cooks, she cooks, we cook, and that's all. But in Spanish, it's like yo cocino, tú cocinas, él cocina, cocinamos, okay? And if we change that to simple past, is or to the future, it's totally different. Yo cocinaré, tú cocinarás, él cocinará, nosotros cocinamos, okay? So the verbs change a lot. So that's why French has something similar that. Now, French is a little more difficult because the pronunciation is also very different from Spanish too. Yes, so that's what it makes it complicated. When you're describing your feelings, guys, it's all very common to try to express how you feel, and sometimes it's a little difficult to express how you feel exactly. It's like, uh, since I lost her, okay, or maybe since I have a new girlfriend, I feel with more energy. I think everything looks colorful now. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Okay, you are describing your feelings, no? Like, oh, since I have a new girlfriend, everything looks more colorful. Or I have a lot of energy. I think I have a new purpose in my life. You know what I mean? Okay. So that's how you can use this when you're describing your feelings. Okay? When you're describing your feelings. Okay. And the last one. Okay, and the last one in this case, when you give an example. Okay, when you give an example or when you share an example. So sometimes when we have very complex ideas or complex sentences, it is very common that we can use some examples so people can understand the point or the message. Okay, so for example, we can say, let's see. Um, maybe some people could say, for me, traveling is very stressful. Okay, for me, traveling is very stressful. And maybe someone can tell you, really? But traveling is very relaxing. And you say, no. For example, how do you feel if you have to sit on the same place for 18 hours without eating well, without eating to the bathroom, and without feeling comfortable? That's why I don't like traveling because I have to spend long hours on the bus or on the train or on the airplane, and that's something that I don't like to do. You know what I mean? Okay. You see, I'm giving an example. My opinion is that traveling is stressful, but I'm giving you an example talking about the time, no? Like 18 hours, 10 hours. For me, for example, more spending more than 3 hours on a bus is stressful. If someone tells me, hey, let's go to this city, and I ask you, hey, how long does it take to get to that place? If you tell me 5 hours, 6 hours, I'm going to say, no, I'm sorry, but I would like to stay home. I would like to stay home. I would like to lay on my bed, relax, read something, study something. And that for me is even more relaxing than visiting a new place or spending 5 hours going to a place and 5 hours going back from that place. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's the way, guys, that you can use this phrase. Okay, like, do you understand my point? Okay, let's read your sentences now. Chicos, rápidamente, explicación en español, ¿ok? You know what I mean, ¿no? O sea, como que entiendes mi punto, ¿no? O sea, ¿no? O sea, normalmente el o sea se utiliza bastante en español, ¿ya? O sea, ¿ya? You know what I mean? O sea, ¿entiendes lo que te estoy diciendo? ¿Ok? ¿Me comprendes? Utilizamos esto cuando hablamos de ideas, ¿no? Explicamos ideas que tenemos. Igual, ¿no? Tú puedes decir, em, el español es más complicado que el inglés. y empiezas a dar tu explicación, ¿no? El español, el inglés no tiene conjugaciones, el español sí tiene conjugaciones. Ok, la única conjugación del inglés es que le pones la ed, ¿no? Work, worked. Yo trabajo, trabajé, worked. Nada más. O le pones el ing, trabajando, nada más. Pero el inglés no, el español no. Tengo que ponerle su conjugación a cada una de las palabras, cada uno de los verbos, cada una de las personas. You know what I mean? Okay. ¿Entiendes lo que te digo? Okay. ¿Entiendes mi punto de vista? Okay. So that's the way it works. You know what I mean? Siguiente. When you're describing your feelings. También, cuando estás hablando acerca de tus sentimientos, ¿no? Estoy diciendo, desde que la conocí, ¿no? Todo en esta vida es más bonito, todo se ve más brillante, tengo más energía, tengo un mejor propósito. You know what I mean, ¿no? ¿Sabes a lo que me refiero, no? ¿Ok? Entonces es otra forma como podría utilizar you know what I mean. Y la última, when you give an example, si tienes que dar un ejemplo. En mi caso, por ejemplo, ¿no? Traveling is stressful for me, ¿no? Para mí viajar es estresante. Entonces, si alguien me dice, pero ¿por qué? Si viajar es bonito, viajar es ver cosas bonitas y esto que lo otro. Entonces, ya, pero pasar más de 10 horas sentado o desplazándote de un lugar a otro no es bonito, es estresante. Ok, y 10 horas de ida. Y ahora ponle a esos 10 horas, 10 horas de vuelta. No, pero es que el avión solamente se demora una hora, pero ¿cuántas horas vas a tener que viajar desde tu casa hasta el aeropuerto, del aeropuerto esperar hasta el embarque, del embarque hasta esperar el avión, del avión esperar a desembarcar y a recoger tus cosas, si es que aparecen, a veces no aparecen. Entonces, encontrar un hotel. ¿Cuánto tiempo transcurre en todo eso? Mucho. Okay. For me, that's stressing. Okay, for me that's stressing. So, that's what I mean. Do you know what I mean? ¿Entiendes lo que te digo? ¿Por qué? Porque ya no solamente te doy mi opinión, sino también mis ejemplos. Ok, entonces de esa manera se hace mucho más sencillo. Ok, you know what I mean? Okay, you know what I mean? Okay, guys, let's read now your sentences. Okay, we have here, I like your way of teaching. Okay, Ivan, thank you very much. Singular y plural también es complicado en español. Yo se lo digo porque yo enseño español también, así que así como ustedes sufren en inglés, los gringos sufren el doble o el triple. I don't like that kind of movies, you know what I mean? Let's watch some more funny or funnier, no? Funny stuff. Yes, very good. Traveling could be fun if you like to travel, but it's stressful if you don't have experience doing it. Yes, Coco Limon, yeah, but it's always stressful. Now, the thing is, how do you feel the moment you get home? Okay, the moment that you get home, you feel very tired. You have a lot of clothes that you need to wash. So when you get home, it's not like the end of the trip because you need to recover energies. And second, there's a lot of clothes that you need to wash. No, you have to take them to the laundry or you need to wash them. So it's just one extra day to recover from your trip. So mm, going on a trip or traveling, yes, no, it's something that you need to love it so much, but it involves a lot of energy. Okay, it involves a lot of energy. I'm not going to cook dinner tonight. You know what I mean? Yes, we will eat out. Great. Okay. Josilenes. Okay, hello. I'm from Peru. Great to have you here. Yeah, I have make for all my family. You know what I mean? Okay, yes. English is derived from German language. Ah, si hablamos de alemán o ya nos vamos a lenguas polacas, wow, es mucho más, sueco, polaco, es mucho más difícil todavía. Okay, I prefer American English to British English, you know what I mean? Okay, great. For many people, Spanish is very difficult and using it correctly in English is even harder. Yes, great. Okay. I prefer American English and British English. Yes, than British English. To British English, that's perfect. Yes, maybe you would like to listen to any specific kind of accent, guys, but you need to get used to any kind of accent because in general, people are going to be exposed to a lot of different accents. So maybe you would like to speak with a more American pronunciation, okay? Okay, or a very British accent pronunciation. Yeah, maybe we may have some preferences there, but the thing is that you need to get used to all of the accents that there are, no? Maybe, for example, for some people, the Australian accent is horrible, okay, but it is very important that you can listen to it. You need to get used to it, yes, because it's very difficult. Yep. So it's just a matter of being with them. Um, Netherlands. Okay, yeah, that's very nice. I've met a lot of people from Holland. And yes, that their accent is a little different because people from Europe learn with British teachers, no? So if you're in South America, you will find a lot of people from South America, Spanish with a more accent, American accent pronunciation. But in the case of in the case of Europe, it is very common that you will find people speaking with a British accent because uh, England is there, no? So everyone that wants to start speaking English are going to be exposed to more British accent content than American content. That's the thing. Okay. I teach English de manera independiente, Doris. I teach Spanish and English in a freelance way. Now I'm a freelance teacher, so I do it on my own. I would like to travel, but this with this economy, you know what I mean? Okay, yeah. Okay. Great. Very good. Very good, guys. The best accent for learning is Canadian. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah, could be good. Okay. Let's continue with the following part, guys. Okay, we have a very interesting. Okay. Dun-dun-dun. Okay, let's continue with the dictation, guys. Listen and okay. Listen and write. It's hard to wake up early. You know what I mean? It's hard to wake up early. You know what I mean? Listen and write. It's hard to wake up early. You know what I mean? It's hard to wake up early. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. Now, if we're talking about content of, for example, movies, you will realize that American movies are more popular than British movies. That's why if you watch, for example, a Hollywood movies, you will find a lot of people is speaking with an American accent because obviously that's where all the biggest movies productions come from. And thankfully, nowadays, you could find movies or series of any kind of accent. Yeah, because you have a lot of platforms. If you're going to travel to the United States or if you're going to travel to to England or to Australia or to any other place, you could find movies from those places or TV programs that people that live there watch. So that's what I recommend you to do, guys. Okay, that's what I recommend you to do. Okay, very good. In my case, it's well, I speak like with a slight American English accent. Okay, but it's not a 100% American accent because I'm not a native speaker. Okay. So it's like a combination with my Spanish accent or something like that. Okay, Pierre, hello. How are you, my friend? ¿Qué tal, Pierre? ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenido. Okay, it's hard to wake up early. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, 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 okay. Tu donnais de cours privés? Oui, j'ai cours privé personnalité ou one-to-one classes, one-to-one classes, personalized classes. Yes. Um, je vais te écrire en privé. Okay. Oh, that would be cool. Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much. Ahí podemos conversar un poquito de clases. Chicos, vayan a seguir ahí al profesor Pierre. If you would like to learn French, follow him. Okay. He has French classes for you. Okay, very good. It's hard to wake up early. It's hard to wake up early. Okay, okay, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, number five, guys. Number five. Okay, next one. Tell me about it. Hey, tell me about it. When do we use these, guys? Tell me about it. Okay, tell me about it, guys. Is when you say, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Okay, that's the way it works. Okay, tell me about it. You know, okay, in this case, I know what you mean. Okay, I understand what you're saying. No? Or I am in the same situation. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, Pierre, thank you. Thank you so much for that, heart me. Thank you. Okay. Jaime, bueno, bien, dos. Francés sería un tercer idioma, pero es bastante poquito, bastante limitado lo que sé. Okay, very good. The notation. Okay, I got it. Yes, very good, guys. So, imagine someone tells you, okay, eh, you can use this when someone tells you, uh, okay, when someone tells you how he feels, okay, how he feels. Yep, very good. Oh, thank you very much, FA. Thank you. Okay, when someone tells you how he feels. So if someone tells you, hey, I feel tired or I'm tired, we've been walking all day. You can say, "Oh, tell me about it." It's like I feel I'm tired too. Okay, I'm tired too. Or maybe someone tells you, "Hey, I'm very hungry. We haven't eaten all day." And you can say, "Oh, tell me about it." Okay, it means I'm very hungry too. Okay, so it's like I know what you mean. Okay, I know what you mean. Tell me about it. Okay, so this is not for telling a story. This is not for telling a story. This is for I know what you mean. No? I'm very tired, and maybe you are tired too. So you have two possibilities. Possibility number one, you can say, I'm tired. The other person says, I am too, or me too. Or maybe you can say, I am tired. And the other person says, tell me about it. I'm so tired too. So I know what you mean. Okay. WE, I suppose you mean about this, right? Some tell you how he feels. Yes, very good. So that's how it is. That's how it is. Okay. Or maybe when you can say, oh, I feel so I feel so sad about the teacher. And then you can say, "Oh, tell me about it. It's very sad, what happened to him." Okay, so you can use that. Okay, tell me about it. No, it's like me too. Okay, me too. Or know what you feel. I know what you mean. I feel you. Yes, that's a good one too. Okay, very good. Very good. So, or maybe when someone is talking about, okay, when you agree, okay, when you agree with someone's opinion. For example, I hate traffic. And you can say, oh, I hate traffic in Lima. I hate traffic in New York. I hate traffic in Bogota. And you say, oh, tell me about it. Okay. Okay, tell me about it. It's like, me too. Okay, I agree. I hate traffic of my city too. Okay, so that's the way it works. That's the way how it works. Okay, tell me about it. Okay, when you agree with someone's opinion. Okay, or maybe you can say, "Oh, I have no money. I have no money." Okay, okay, I have no money, and you can say, "Oh, tell me about it." No, it's like I don't have money to. Give me a moment. Okay, very good. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, very good. Maybe you can say, or when you're talking about other person's personality, like, oh, Michael is very noisy all the time, and you can say, oh, tell me about it. He's always talking and talking. He never shuts up. No, okay. You can say that. No, tell me about it. Like, I agree with your opinion. I have the same opinion. Okay, I have the same opinion there. So this is something that you need to keep in mind too. Okay, when you agree with someone's opinion. Okay, or when you want to tell when someone tells you how this person feels. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, tell me about it. No? Okay, remember that we're gonna use these guys in the case of negative things. Always in the case of negative things, okay? It's not like you can say, for example, maybe we can say like, Jimena cooks delicious food. and you say, "Oh, tell me about it." No, you never use this for positive things. Okay, we always use for we always use this phrase for negative things. When you don't feel when you don't feel satisfied with something, you can say that, no? Like, oh, my country is my the politicians in my country are very corrupted, and you can say, "Oh, tell me about it." No, okay, I agree with that. No, I have the same opinion. Yes, that's how it is. Okay, tell me about it. Okay, very good, guys. Entonces, write your sentences using this phrase. Chicos, rápidamente, tell me about it. Es como decir, ni me lo digas, ¿no? Ni me lo digas. Algo así. ¿Ok? Es cuando tú estás de acuerdo con algo que es negativo. ¿Ok? Que alguien es negativo. ¿Ok? Por ejemplo, corrupt. Sorry, corrupt. En este caso, the politicians of my country are very corrupt. Ok. The politicians. Okay, when someone tells you how he feels, okay, cuando alguien te dice cómo se siente, okay, si alguien se siente aburrido, oh, I feel so bored with in this class, ¿no? Uh, oh, tell me about it, ¿no? Okay, ni me lo digas, ¿no? O I'm really hungry. We haven't eaten all day, ¿no? Ok, yo nunca no he comido todo el día, tengo hambre, ¿no? Ni me lo digas, ni que me lo digas, ¿no? O ni me lo digas. Que yo también estoy igual. Esa es la idea. Okay, when you agree with someone's opinion, cuando estás de acuerdo con la opinión de alguien. Oh, okay, the traffic in my city is horrible. Ah, tell me about it, ¿no? Okay. El tráfico de mi ciudad es horrible. Ni me lo menciones, ni me lo digas, okay? Tell me about it. Okay, if you have the same opinion, or if you agree with the other person's opinion, then you can use this one, ¿no? O recuerden, ¿no? La otra opción sería me too, yo también. O puedes utilizar algo más, más formal, ¿no? So do I do too, so am I am too. Eso ya sería más formal. Esto es una manera muy informal de decir ni me lo cuentes, ni me lo digas, ni me lo menciones, ¿ok? Y también más casual, ¿ya? Mucho más casual. Solamente para cosas negativas. Nunca vas a decir algo positivo con eso, ¿no? O como que, hey, Jimena cocina muy rico. Ni me lo digas, ¿no? Tell me about it. No, ahí no podríamos utilizarlo, por ejemplo. ¿Ok? Only for negative things. ¿Ok? Negative things. Ok, very good. Oh my gosh. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, Gabo. Yeah, but it's a phrase that you can find a lot in movies, for example. It's not like we never say in Spanish is the same, ¿no? In Spanish we never say ni me lo digas, ¿no? Ahora nadie dice ni me lo digas. Pero es muy común verlo en películas, en series. Hay muchas frases, chicos, hay muchas frases que en la vida cotidiana no se dicen, pero es muy común verlas en la tele, ¿no? Así que nadie dice recorcholis. Nadie dice diablos, ¿no? O tú dirías, o alguien dice rayos, ¿no? Okay. So, but it's important, guys. It's important. If you watch if you watch Friends, for example, that's something very common. Okay. Um, your memory is excellent. Okay, very good. ¿Qué pedo, güey? Okay. Rayos, rayos y centellas, ¿no? Repámpanos, Batman. Okay. Okay. My friend told me that he's very tired because he worked a lot. So I asked him, "Hey, tell me about it." Not necessarily, but yes, in this case, it doesn't work like that, no? Tell me about it is, I it works, but not the way I was teaching it. But it's okay too. O sea, tell me about it podría ser literalmente dime sobre eso, ¿no? O cuéntame más sobre eso. ¿Ya? Pero en esta forma aquí, when you use this here in this situation, it's more like an ironic, ¿no? you use it with a lot of irony, ¿no? In an ironic way, ¿no? Cuando estás diciéndolo aquí en estos casos, por ejemplo, lo estás haciendo de una manera muy irónica. Esa es la diferencia. ¿Ok? Pero está muy bien la frase. Ok. The movie was so boring. I'm bored. Tell me about it. Okay. I hate traffic in Lima too. Tell me about it. Yeah. He never. He never? Oh, where? Did I wrote never? Here, never? Okay, maybe I mentioned it without, I mispronounced it maybe. Quizás lo he pronunciado mal la S allí. Okay. Uh, I worked out so much yesterday. Tell me about it. Yep, very good. When you agree with someone's opinion, yes. Yeah, but with someone's apostrophe S here. Apostrophe S. I I'm tired. I had a busy day. Tell me about it. Yeah. Very good. I couldn't sleep all night. I feel so tired. Tell me about it. Okay. But is you can use that in an ironic way if you couldn't sleep for the same reason. Okay, very good. ¿Qué rayos? Okay, okay, very good. Preparing for exams while doing a part-time job is exhausting. Yes. Tell me about it. Mm-hmm. Tell me about it. Okay, I agree with you. Okay. Very good, guys. Let's continue with the following sentence. Okay, okay. It's so hot today. Tell me about it. It's so hot today. Tell me about it. It's so hot today.